Hello guys, just gonna do a quick audio test before we start the stream. Alright, all working then. Get ourselves inside the sim here. Just gonna go ahead and fetch my flight plan and file that. There we go. Today we have, we're pretty lucky actually, we have Eurocontrol North online. So we might get full ATC out of Oslo, but once we're in the air. And we have Gatwick, no, not Gatwick, I keep saying Gatwick, Manchester, Tower, and Ground online. So hopefully we will be full of ATC here. And we've also got a plane inbound from Trondheim, should be here in about about 15 minutes. We are here in the updated scenery for Oslo. Remember, we flew into Oslo last week, didn't have up-to-date scenery. I've got some up-to-date scenery now, and I'm happy about that. So before we start doing anything, let's just get our plane all set up here. I'll start recording on Skytrack and all that, and let's get ourselves into the sim. Also press, go down Skytrack, not Skytrack, sorry, Active Sky. We see we've got a QNH down here today of 1009er, so we'll get that set. And then, so today we are expecting 135 passengers on board today. Where are they? 135, there we go. We are expecting to take 7.7269 on the fuel, so 7.27. Cargo, we are, right, this is obviously just to fill up the zero fuel weight. So zero fuel weight is currently, we don't have that, do we? Okay, we have the takeoff weight. We'll go to the takeoff weight then. 64.9. So we need to add, what's that, about 5.6? Yes, 5.59 to be exact. There we go. That is our takeoff weight set. Put that in there. Cool. Everything's all set up. Pretty full with the cargo today, actually. We're not going to bother using the checklists today. I'm all good with how the plane operates. So everything should all be ready to go. So I'll just go ahead and get GSX set up. I'm hoping GSX has come around to this new scenery. I installed it and I checked, and GSX, for whatever reason, doesn't understand this new scenery. And I've reset GSX and told it to rebuild the airport cache. I've updated it, and just for some strange reason, we don't have GSX at this airport for this particular scenery. I don't know why we're having that bug, because I've done the same sort of scenery upgrades for Lisbon and Dubai, and GSX works fine with them, so it's so strange. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. I don't know how we're going to get pushed back. That's the main problem I've got here. See, look, it just doesn't recognise them. They're just not there. So, can I add a new stand? Maybe? Can I do that? I probably can't do that, can I? It's such a pain. So what if do you want to play? There you go. Yes. Nope, that didn't do anything. Okay, we'll just have to accept that we haven't got GSX today then. At least for here in Oslo. It's still using the default Oslo scenery. That's our problem, and for whatever reason we can't get it to change. So we'll have no GSX. I don't know what we're going to do about pushing back, because I don't believe... Right, this thing does have a built-in pushback system, so we will use that system instead. So we'll go to options, and then checklist, and we will change that to no. I've got to remember to change that back to yes later, otherwise it's going to go wrong for me. Cool, right, go back to the doors. Actually, it doesn't matter, we can't use the checklist system because we're not using the checklists, so it's irrelevant. Because unfortunately the default pushback system. I tried it. I tried pressing Shift P to push us back, and it just broke the plane. So I'd rather not do that today. However, you know, I can't really do anything else. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, EGNM. Let's just get on with ENGN. Let's just get on with planning our flight. ENGM to EGCC. We'll work on the pushback later. Flight number is UKV Skyways 1056 1056. Cost index day is 25, cruising at 360. Right, looking at the winds here today in Oslo, we have 32010, so probably going to be at the 01s for departure. We planned 01 left, yes, on the ATLAP 5 Alpha, that's tuned in there. From ATLAP, we are taking P600, and we're taking that onto T400 via Zoll, yes, onto UM89 via Lottie, yeah, onto UM82 via Rivot, yes, now onto UP16 via Robem, yep, and then to Nateb, and then we'll scroll all the way down to Nateb, okay, from Robem, it didn't put in that last part, so from Robem, we're jumping on UP16, it didn't put in the last bit properly, and then on to UP18 via Nateb to Tilney. There we go. Plug that in there. And then arriving today, we do have an ATIS currently online, so I will be using that. Oh, Approach has just come online as well, but the ATIS just came offline because towers come off, so hopefully they will start up an ATIS again. I'll have to wait for the ATIS then. We are planning, it was the 2-3s last time I checked. We're planning ILS 2-3 left arrival, so that's what I'll give it for now. However, it appears that the ILS, I don't think 2-3 left has an ILS, so we're going to be using 2-3 right then, because I'd like to get the ILS if preferable. So ILS 2-3 right, and we are taking the Rosen 4 Delta. Any approach transition? No, probably not. Let's go ahead and check how that looks then. Obviously we've got no GSX to wait on, so I'll go ahead and get the APU turning itself on, and get the fuel pumps on as well. And seatbelt signs on, beacon light on, ready for when we have to push back later on. We'll get ourselves tuned onto Unicom as well. 122.8. And let's have a little run through our route then. So we depart from Oslo. No restrictions on departure then. Obviously, it's a bit of an odd departure, as we saw with the stars flying into Oslo. It's not too bad though. Then we head, after that, we head onto our route at ATLAP, and then pretty much a straight line. We are crossing the ocean, and that's probably why. We had that heading over from Gatwick, and then we head down. We were heading over from Heathrow last week. I don't know why I keep saying Gatwick today. We need to be at 230 at Tilney, apparently. I haven't checked any of this. I am going to be getting Navigraph charts hopefully tomorrow, because I've had enough of Chart Fox. It works for these airports, like UK and Scandinavia. It seems to work pretty well, but particularly for like Italy and Greece and places like that, I had some issues, and they were out of date in Canada. It's just like, it's a nightmare. And in the US, I had to use Sky Vector because they weren't working very well. It's just like that basically. So we're heading from Rosen, then, like that, and quite a nice little approach in. So 2-3 right it is. I will check the ATIS. Hopefully it started working again, because tower's just reconnected. No, they haven't. They've got 4 controllers online right now at Manchester, and not one of them has taken over the ATIS. Well, rip. Oh well, that's how that is, I guess. Hopefully by the time we get down there, someone will have realised there's no ATIS and put one in. Right, 360. We'll get our block fuel, which is 7.3%. plugged into here so that the plane can work out how long the flight should take. We're expecting an hour and 37 minutes today. As you can see, this thing's estimation is totally off. It always is. I don't think it ever will be correct. Right, we're expecting flaps 1 for takeoff. Trim value always set in this plane to 0.8 up. Transition altitude, is it 7,000? I think it is. Yes, it is. We don't have to worry about checklists, so we can put in the transition altitude for Manchester. Let's go ahead and check the weather in Manchester. Currently nice and sunny, nice, 12 degrees, not too bad. QNH is 1024 down there. And the winds are 310 at 7, not bad at all. That's updated now, hour and 27 minutes. It's not accurate still. Okay, I think we are all ready to go. So GM traffic, push and start for taxi, runway 01 left. There we go. Send that message because we have, of course, got a. Currently at 15,000 feet, we have a 737-800 from Trondheim. It is a Norwegian plane. Right, we'll push back the gate now. Everything's all set. We're connected on Vatsim. Obviously, the stream is working
Captain,
well.
The cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
And everything's all tracking and all good. So we'll make our way now over on the ground chart, if I can find it. Our departure's all good. Yes, it all looks good. So we'll take ourselves round to the Aerodrome Chart now. 01 left. We are here on the right side of the airport. So we're pushing back to the left. Pushing back to the left. Heading down there. And then down there to runway 01 left. Quite a long taxi today. It should be like that. That runway over there we're going off. So down there. And then all the way along. It's a bit of a long taxi, unfortunately. Never mind. So I will make my way out of here. Shift 1 we'll be pressing. No, Shift P, sorry. And it does work. Congratulations, game. Right, engine 2 is being fired up. And Apu Bleed and all that is all good. All this stuff handles itself. Beacon lights turned on. So we are all ready to get ourselves out of here. This can just go onto the load and fuel page because we're not using checklists. So engine 1 is nicely firing itself up now. Yep, so engine 2 it's fired itself up. Engine 1 can come on. Flaps can get set for 1 for takeoff. Auto brake max. This into the up position. 2200 on there. TARA. Tilt above. All set. All ready. You know what? We'll just go with standard. I don't want to. Actually, no. Tilt above. Why not? Might be ready for our departure out of here later. Once we get to the runway. So yeah, obviously no GSX. I don't know why GSX has this weird problem with Oslo Airport and not recognising it, but sadly it just does that for some reason. It must be a thing with the scenery. It's reading the wrong file. Obviously the scenery's working because I can see it in my sim. Right, and Shift P to get ourselves sort of done there. Parking brakes on. Make sure the engines are fully started up. They aren't back into the normal position for you then, engines. Taxi lights can come on, and make sure the strobe lights are in auto position for the rest of the flight. Now everything looks good, so we can go ahead and get our Apu Bleed Off, Apu Master off, and that is it. We've sent our message on Unicom, so we'll get out of here. Looks like we have got a plane, FG291, in the area. Okay, I think it's circling the airport a bit weirdly. And then, of course, we have our Norwegian plane as well. But currently it is at 9,000 feet, so it is approaching, but it's not. I think it's still quite far away. So we're heading down here now, down Romeo, I think this is. Yes, we're going to head down Papa to Mike, head all down Mike to holding point Alpha 2, and then we'll get off that way. So all good, nice and simple departure from here today. And of course we do have some ATC as well, because it's Eurocontrol. They are only with us above flight level 245, so once we get up to cruise we should have some ATC, which will be rather nice. There you go, watch out for left crosswind during takeoff. Cool, so basically got to watch out for on the left crosswind at the airport, as we have got the Cessna doing circuits, I think it's doing circuits. If I look at its, no, there's nothing in its remarks, so I'm pretty sure it's just doing circuits around the airport. Right, we'll arm our spoilers then, ready for takeoff, and do the takeoff config test. There we go, no blue on the ECAM, means we're all ready to go. So I can see him on my TCAS, luckily, so that's helpful. Have we gone round the wrong taxiway? Oh, never mind, we have, but I could just go like that. It doesn't matter, so we're heading in the right direction. So, yeah, basically we've gone down Yankee, I think this is. Yeah, this is Yankee. We've gone down Yankee by accident. I meant to go down Mike, which was 2 turnings after this. I was too busy looking at the Cessna on my TCAS to really notice. So we'll head down Hotel all the way to Mike, which is this one here. Bit of an odd sort of taxiway direction, doesn't really matter, but you know, whatever. So heading down here now. Obviously, yeah, it's a bit of a shame not to have GSX. We will have GSX down in Manchester, which doesn't have an ATIS, so I will look at that once I'm in the air. So turn left now onto, it says Echo. Oh wait, no, not left yet. Left on Mike. It's further down there. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm honestly a little bit confused. Hopefully that doesn't happen by the time we get down to Manchester with the full ATC that we've got going on now. Nice to have the full ATC. I didn't plan on it, but there we go. It's always nice to have that. And we've got Eurocontrol as well, so everything's going good today so far. Hopefully we can keep that up. Right, we'll turn to the left up here. Got to watch that Norwegian as well. I don't know what they're planning right now. I don't know what runway they're using. Okay, so at the moment, that Cessna is planning final runway 01 left, so I will have to hold short for a little bit. Never mind, it's okay. I'm not even at the runway yet, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. It's nice to have a bit of traffic in the air. It's a Cessna 172 it's appearing as on my screen. I don't know. According to the flight plan, it hasn't actually got a flight plan, so I have no idea what aircraft type it actually is. So I guess it just defaults to a Cessna in my game. Who knows? So that's Alpha 3. We'll head down to Alpha 2, which is where taxiway Mike actually ends. Yeah, that's Alpha 2 there. It actually joins up with Alpha 1 anyway, but that's where we'll be holding short today. I don't know how long. I can see them on my TCAS there. So they're heading currently down the airport. They're presumably going to bank then for a final approach, because they're doing a visual approach, so not bad. I'm still only just getting up to the ground anyway, so it shouldn't. No, I'm still only getting up to the runway, so it shouldn't matter. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait exactly. I'll line up once he lands and then take off after that. There you go, people handling themselves fine on Vatsim without ATC. You know, who needs ATC to make sure that planes don't come crashing into each other? In real life, ATC is very important. There's only 2 people, and it's already got a little bit like, oh, yeah, so thank goodness there's ATC in the real world. Be a disaster otherwise. Right, turning to the right here, and we'll go ahead and hold short, wait for the Cessna to touch itself down. I think it's at 500 feet now. Oh great, it's on an ILS 01 left as well, the Norwegian. So I think we'll be waiting for a little bit of time yet, unfortunately, because that Norwegian is 11 miles out. So yeah. Holding short, holding point Alpha 2 at 01 left. Right. Parking brakes on, and we'll just have to sit here now, and we've got a Cessna that's got to land, and then a Norwegian that's got to land. There we go, the Cessna's on a short final, so I should see that. Oh, I can't actually see it right now, so I don't know what short final it's on. And there's the Norwegian, look. 7.5 miles out right now, so we'll probably wait for the Norwegian as well. I don't know why we've all chosen 01 left. It's because it's what SimBrief's given me. I don't know about other people. It's probably why. What's that Cessna? It's apparently on a short final. I can't see it. Must not have loaded in yet, or am I facing like the wrong direction maybe? Like, it's out of shot. Right, you know what, while we're parking up here, nose lights into the takeoff position, landing lights on, runway turning offs on, everything else can stay as it is. So, we're all ready to go. There's the little buzz to say that the little audio to say we've set the plane up correctly. I believe that is our Cessna. Yes, and behind it, that is the Norwegian. That Norwegian might have to go around, you know. That doesn't look like enough distance. The problem is you've got the Cessnas doing 100 knots. And the 737's probably approaching 150 knots at least. Off's on. That's the issue you've got. Oh, the audio is working good. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what that Norwegian... Is that Norwegian? Oh dear, that looks a bit close to me. When I see two AIs like that in FSX, I think they're going to go around. So, it'd be interesting how that works. I'd go around if I was the Norwegian, honestly. I mean, really, as soon as I'd seen what I said and what the private plane said, I would have just changed to one right, personally. But seriously, I'd go around at that point. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't. There we go. Probably could have taken off in this time. But never mind. You know what? While we're waiting, I will go ahead and look at our... Oh, we've got delivery online as well. Not that affects us, but we've got full ATC. Manchester Information Charlie, runway and use runway 23 right. Yes, we planned 23 right. Only 23 right they're using, okay. They're doing single runway. There's the Cessna. I'm not going to line up yet. I'm going to wait for the Norwegian. See, look how slow that Cessna's going. That's the issue I've got. Like, that's the issue the Norwegian has. Like, that Cessna's not quick because it's a Cessna. I mean, there we go. So that's just a touchdown. Look, you can see the smoke. There's the Norwegian. Mate, go around. I'd go around if I were him. Where's the Cessna? Is it vacated yet? Nope. Seriously, Norwegian, go around. Is he going to go around or not? Wow. What, he's actually landing? Is he nuts? Watch out, Cessna. Oh, he just disconnected. How nice of him. Oh dear, right. Alright, I'm lining up runway 01 left now. The engines weren't spooling up then. I moved up the throttle, just nothing happened. Right. Yeah, so the Norwegian just disconnected last minute. That's a smart move. I'll be honest, that's a very smart move. I would have just gone around. I guess maybe couldn't be bothered to go around, so just disconnected instead. There we go. Right, we're taxiing onto the runway now. I'll wait for the Cessna to vacate, and then I'll take off. We were waiting for a little bit of time there. Never mind, probably about 5 minutes we were waiting. Maybe not quite that long. Right, has the Cessna vacated yet? I can't... There you go, all yours. Nice, cool. Right, take off 01 left. Away we go. Right, 40%. And start the clock. And toga. Away we go. Airspeed's live. You call 100 knots in this plane. 100 knots. V1, rotate. And away we go. Positive rate gear up. And we're in the air. There we go.
Traffic.
Why are we getting a traffic warning?
Climb now.
They're on the ground, you silly TCAS system.
Climb.
Be quiet, TCAS system. Right, pitch the plane down.
Clear
And-
of conflict.
And thrust climb mode. Flaps up. And autopilot in. Fancy a race? Right, away we go. Off goes the runway turn-off lights. Off go the nose lights. That's enough for now. There we go. Right, passing 4,000 feet. Remember, we have Eurocontrol online. 133.45. So 133.45. There we go. Get them not tuned. Sorry. There we go. 122.8. Don't want to tune them. Just want to get them active. No, not active, like standby. There we go. Right, passing 5,000 feet now. Transition altitude here at Oslo is, of course, 7,000 feet. I don't know why the QNH is barking. Oh, I forgot, yeah, because when you set the transition altitude at Manchester for 6,000, it then thinks that's the transition altitude all the time. It doesn't understand. Right, passing 7,000 feet, standard pressure. And there we go. We are now in the air. You can unarm the ground spoilers. Disarm, actually, but, you know. And there we go. We are now in the air, approaching... well, not approaching, on our route now, so... Cross off the charts for Oslo. Don't need them now. And there we go, we're all good. That is us, safely in the air. After waiting a little bit of time, to be fair. But there we go. Right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. And seatbelts can wait a bit. Right, speed's coming up now. Right, on this flight as well, I haven't actually checked. We are planning, okay, an overall headwind of 8 miles. Ground distance versus air distance. 8 mile headwind, that's not bad. Not bad at all, really. Speed's increasing nicely. Looks nice out there as well. Right, up to 40 nautical mile range on there now. After GM614, that's probably where I'll do the seatbelt signs. Right, so one last look at the ATIS down in Manchester then. Manchester's actually got quite busy now because of the ATIS and all that going on. Manchester's a great airport to fly into. I've flown into it for quite some time actually. Information Charlie time 1150 Zulu. Runway in use, runway 23 right. Transition level 6000, service wind 3107 knots. Visibility great, no cloud. Temperature 12, QNH 1024. Cool. And we need to advise initial aircraft type on first contact. Although generally that's like for when you're doing delivery frequency. But there we go. We are in the air, passing 15,000 feet now. We should get a call from Eurocontrol North in, well, a little bit of time, not long really, because we are approaching flight level 240, which is what, and often we get handed off to them slightly earlier than that. We'll wait for the contact me, obviously, as always. Right, there we go, we've almost finished the turn now. The active waypoint is now at lap. This can go to 80 nautical mile range now. What's the longest gap between waypoints on this thing? 129 miles? That's probably it there. Not too bad then, we've got pretty frequent waypoints today. Not that it matters, I just, for some reason, like comparing it. Right, we're approaching 17,000 now. We'll put the TCAS into the normal position. For some reason, I had a private message from that other plane. I'll leave that. Right, passing 18,000 now. There you go, we've got to contact me from Eurocontrol on 133.45. Hello Eurocontrol, this is Skyways 1056, passing flight level 190 for flight level 360.
Skyways 1056, Eurocontrol North, follow squawk 0423.
Squawk 0423, Skyways 1056. Cool, 0423. There we go, squawk code is set.
Skyways 1056 identified.
Cool. So we're on the frequency now, we'll be with them, not sure how long. Might be a little bit long. Might be a little bit of a long time. I think it's until they cover Norway FIR, and it's basically until we enter London airspace or Scottish airspace, one of the two. So I'll have a look now on SimBrief. It should tell me. If I press FIR on the map, there we go. We exit into Scottish airspace at Lottie. So that's where we leave ATC control at Lottie. Which is still fairly far away, so we should have some ATC for at least a little bit, and then obviously we have ATC down in Manchester as well, which is nice. There's a little contrail following us now. There we go, we're above the clouds. All nice. Fairly busy round here actually. We have got there's actually another Skyways on frequency heading to Gothenburg from Heathrow. But yeah, it's one of those things. Eurocontrol tends to be quite quiet because they don't handle anything on the ground. It's only in the air, so it tends to be just things like contact Unicom and climb to whatever and things like that. It tends to be very basic instructions. They don't control any ground areas at all. So passing flight level 240, we've got 12,000 left. This thing will start to proper crawl a climb once we pass about 300. That's just how an Airbus is. Airbuses do that for some reason. They just like doing that. They're like crawling like snails.
Control North, good afternoon, Scandinavian 781.
Once they're at a certain point.
God eftermiddag, Scandinavian 781, Euro Control North, squawk 0424.
God eftermiddag, squawk 0424, Scandinavian 781.
It's a very big centre, this actually, Euro Control North. Pretty good. Also, I believe, looking at the name of this guy, he's actually the guy who did
Scandinavian 781,
Oslo Centre
when ready to descend flight level 250.
Into
when ready to descend 250,
into what is called into Oslo. Yes, like last Saturday, he did Oslo Centre then. So nice. Anyway, we're heading down. What about what's that? 50 miles maybe until we're at top of climb. Not too long flight today, about 630, 40 miles, something like that. 647 was planned. I didn't check what it was in the end. It was about that. So it's not a massively long flight today. You've got an air time of 1 hour and 37 minutes. So not too bad. Once we're at cruise, I'll check all the approach charts and things for Manchester. This plane feels a bit loud, so I think I'm going to turn it down. Right, options, sound, volume. Yeah, it's quite high actually, the plane, so...
Lufthansa 862,
is it avionic?
Lufthansa 862, descend flight level 250.
None of this is really very helpful. Is it under aircraft? No. Because I wouldn't say that sound is that, like... I'll turn it all down to 75, see what that does. I don't feel like any of this is really doing anything, but... There we go, it's all been turned down and it sounds exactly the same. So there we go. Makes me wonder what the point is of those sound settings. They don't seem to do anything. But never mind. It is a bit of a loud plane, this. It's alright though. I don't feel like any of this is really doing anything. Good, it all works, the audio. Of course, we do also have, as I said, we have, what's it called? Manchester, fully online. We have approach, we have tower, we have ground. Everything's all full, which is great. It's like an event's going on, but there isn't an event. It's nuts, or at least I don't think there's an event. I mean, I'm pretty sure if there was an event flying to Manchester, I would have known about it. I'll check Vatsim now to see if they've scheduled one last minute that I didn't know about. It's quite odd just to have full ATC around Manchester. Like, Manchester does get busy, but not like that. No, there's no events on today. There's Helsinki in sight and Geneva to Dusseldorf. That's it. No other events. So, quite odd. Because, I mean, really, even... In fact, Heathrow right now has got 0 ATC. Gatwick has approach and ground, so that's fairly busy, but it's not massive is my point. There really isn't a massive amount of ATC on in the rest of the UK, so hopefully they're still there by the time we get there. That'd be nice. Alright, passing 30,000. As you can see, this thing is absolutely crawling like a snail up to 360 now. Our speed's fine, but it's the climb speed that's the problem in this thing. It's so slow. I don't know. I think Airbusters are like that, particularly basically the A320 is just like that in real life. It does save fuel, I think, you know. It's like having more time at cruise. It's almost like we're cruising because we're gaining altitude so slowly. But I can't wait for this thing to get to cruise and quiet down a bit. When its engines reduce a little bit once you get to cruise. Because at the moment it feels quite loud. Well, not too loud. It's alright. Right, I'll check the weather down in Manchester. It's 280 at 6, so it's more in favour of the current runway. QNH 1024, temperature's 13 degrees now. It's not too cold really, 13 degrees, not bad. Just 4,000 feet left now to go until we hit 360. Not long then.
Your control Skyways 1, question 253 is approaching top of descent.
Skyway 253, roger, descent flight level 257.
Descending 250, Skyways 253.
Scandinavian 781, short leaving airspace, no further ATC, Unicom 122,
Unicom 1228, Scandinavian 781, touch for that, go day.
Tak.
Nice, we're having some fairly busy ATC here. We've got ATC into Lottie. So what's that, about 100 and... Oh nice, 200 miles. We still have ATC for, so that's great. Nice to see ATC nice and busy as always. Got a fellow Fly UK on the frequency as well, always good. You know, that virtual airline, it's actually quite a big virtual airline. I'm kind of surprised, but you do often see it. I mean, it's enough so that the controllers all actually know what the Skyways call sign is. It does appear that a lot of the controllers know that. Why does that say 100 like that? That's not normally there. That normally means we're descending. However, right, but what if I put it in and out of climb? Okay, I don't know what that's doing there. That's sort of part 100. Hi. But yeah, we're passing flight level 340 now. It's the world's slowest climb. As I've said, always with an Airbus like this. Just going crawl, crawl, crawl. Like, come on. Hurry up. That's my opinion of it.
862, short leaving airspace, no further ATC, Unicom 122, decimal 8.
Unicom 122, decimal 9, so answer 862, goodbye.
Right now we have full ATC down in Manchester, which is very, very nice to see. Hopefully that keeps up. Got 800 feet left now, so not long, and then we're at cruise. And we'll look at the charts for our approach and get we'll get everything set up basically. I think we're gonna have quite a while up at cruise. I mean, it's not a long flight this, but it's not a short flight. It's like in between, so it's not like up there with the 2-hour flights that I sometimes do, like the Portland to Los Angeles we did. Also, speaking of which, next week, guys, is 787 week. Flying 787s all week. I'm not streaming next Saturday, so not this Saturday, but the next week after that Saturday. I'm not streaming then. I'm taking part in an event on Vatsim that I didn't really want to stream because it's a very long event. It's like 8 hours long. If it goes well and I find I like long haul flights, I will maybe stream the next one of those events I do. But because considering it's the first one, I just want to not stream it basically. Right, we're up at cruise now, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a look at the approach charts. So 23 right we're using. ILS 23 right, yes. We are a Cat C aircraft, so our barrow is going to be set to 421, otherwise known as 172 feet above the ground. So 4, 2, 1. The rest of it is all set automatically by the plane. The Airbus does that, just like the 787, sets all the frequencies itself. Right, check the stars now. So start via Rosen from the east we're heading, I think. Or actually, no, we're from the north, I forget. So Tilney, heading in from Tilney into Glasgow. And that is the Rosen 4 Delta, yes? Yes. Arrival via P18 or UP18 to Tilney. Continue on Pole VOR to Glasgow. Yep. And then to Begum. And then from there on to Setau. And then to Rosen. After Rosen, yeah, that's it. So that's cool. That is our arrival. Very nice arrival. I'm going to be at flight level 230 by Tilney. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Everything's all good. And we've also got a restriction at Settle, yep. Cross SLPs before holding facility at 250 knots or less when at flight level 140 or below, which we are. So that's all good. Everything's all good with our arrival then. Just check the ATIS one more time, make sure they should have updated it for the new weather now. Information Delta, yes. Runway and use runway 23 right. Transition level 60, surface wind 280 at 6 knots. No cloud report. Temperature 13, dew point -2, QNH 1024. Acknowledge, receive information Delta. There we go. So that means that we are all good and all ready. Oh, it looks nice down there. Why does it look like that? It looks almost like Spain in the sim. Down there, like all sandy and like hot. I'm pretty sure it's not all in Scandinavia right now. I mean, we're approaching, where are we right now?
I was 253 short and leaving my airspace no further ATC.
That's not me.
Switching Unicorn 1228, Sky 253, thanks, and Sunday, speak to you again.
Whenever you see like another Skyways on frequency, I'm always like, oh, is that me? And then I'm like, no, it's not me. There's no ATC, there's nothing really for us to contact ATC about. So, we should be at cruise here for the next, what's that, about 45 minutes. I'd like to write it down, what time. So, 13:34 Zulu, to see how accurate it is. I want to try and check. So 13:34 Zulu is the time that we were meant to come off cruise. I can guarantee that will be delayed by the end. Because it just will be. Because that always happens. Always get delayed. Because this thing's ETA sort of system is terrible. To sum it up, it is absolutely terrible. Right, I will tune, actually no, I can't really tune Manchester approach because there's actually 2 approaches online. One of which I don't even know the frequency of. Because it literally says 199.998.
Keep at 7 short, leaving my airspace. So
as we know, it's not a call sign, so I don't know what Manchester ATIS we're going to be given. There's currently, oh wow, it's very busy. There's 10 planes on the ground. And somehow it's not an event. Despite having 10 planes on the ground. That's nuts. Manchester is a nice airport though. I'll give it that. It's a very nice airport, so probably why it's so busy. So already look, our cruise has been delayed by 1 minute. Already. It's just nuts. By the end I reckon it'll be probably about, I don't know, I'm expecting about 11 minutes on top of what the FNC was saying at the start, so maybe about 7 minutes of that cruise, I don't know, 6 maybe, but yeah, estimated flight time today is 1 hour and 37. So we'll see what it ends up saying later. Looks nice out there. It's a lovely plane, this. It's a very nice plane, this A320. But it is a bit of a pain to land. That's my only complaint. Is how much of a pain it is to land. Right, if we're going to go direct to Manchester, it's 467 miles. That's good. That means we are almost heading direct. So only about 30 miles out of direct. So that's kind of nice. We should, I think we're disconnecting from ATC in 120 miles. A Lottie is where the frequency runs out, unfortunately. And at the moment, Scottish Centre are not online. Actually, they might be, I don't know. RUSC is online. I don't know what centre that is. Whoever they are, I'm in range of them. But I don't see them, like, as a centre anywhere, so I don't know where they're based. I can search them up. Let's try that. So, RUSC FSS Centre, and I might get something. Nope, I won't get anything. What if I type 135.45 ATC? Once again, nothing. So, I mean, so it's RUSC _ FSS Centre. Got anything about them? There's no help there, so we'll just have to wait and see on whether they are, because it could be one of those things where they may be Scottish Centre, because I can see the S in there. Could be. Actually, no, it's not. I have got a thing on my wall of Scottish Control and all that area. It's 135.52 and 132.72. They're the two, I think. That's, I mean, it could be on a different frequency. When someone's on a different frequency, Vatsim doesn't pick it up. We'll just have to wait on the contact me. Basically, not contact me actually. It'll probably be a
North Shuttle 3 inform Charlie is at flight level 350 inbound waypoint Kilo Lima Oscar November.
Creation North Shuttle 3 uniform Charlie will control off identified.
Okay, so that Norwegian that just came on the system, it didn't get given a score code and it was
Control,
going direct
could you please
somewhere.
repeat for North Shuttle 3 from Charlie?
You are identified.
Roger, sir. Thank you very much. North Shuttle 3 from Charlie.
So it's already got a squawk code and it was going direct somewhere. So that might have meant that obviously it had ATC before. I'll have to. So hopefully, yeah, maybe that RUSC Centre. What if I check like a different Vatsim? Like, is it VAT? There's one that still works. There's a few of them that don't work. Vatsim ATC. Okay, Vatsim ATC map. VAT map. Here you go. Vatsim map.
North. Good day. Easy 69 Mike Echo, flight level 360.
Hello, EC69 Mike Echo, your control north identified.
They've unfortunately got no sort of help there. They've just got, you go ATC. What if I turn on ATC? Okay, at the moment I don't think that works because it doesn't even pick up centres either. So, because that website there only picked up airports, it didn't actually pick up Eurocontrol either. So, yeah, we might have ATC after this, we might not.
Hello, Captain. Would you like some coffee? Enjoy.
Yeah, why not? Coffee. But yeah, I'm just looking now. So that's ATC. See if I can see anything that actually does it. But I don't think we can get any somehow. A lot of them don't even seem to pick up Eurocontrol. That's what's amazing. Like, That's crazy. They don't even pick up they don't pick up Eurocontrol. So using that logic, I think, you know, even. Yeah, I don't think any of these even track Eurocontrol or anything, so we'll have to see if we have any further ATC later on. It would be, as I said, it would be absolutely lovely if we did, but who knows? We'll have a look at the details of Manchester Airport now as well. So we have a number of planes inbound. We have an EasyJet that should be getting there 20 minutes before us, and after us there's a flight from Athens. It's Skyways actually, but it's 2 hours after us. So we've got the airport pretty much to ourselves then in terms of arriving. Departures, again, absolutely full. It's manic in and out of Manchester right now. We've got there's 17 planes on the ground. I mean, like, seriously, 14 of which are departing, 3 of which have landed. It's just nuts. It's like there's an event going on, but they're all going to different destinations. It's not an event. It's just that nuts for some reason. Right, passing Zol, and it'll be 86 miles to a Lottie, and then unfortunately after that, that'll be it. Actually, what if I request controller info? Caucasus radar. What if I try and copy that? Doesn't actually say, but I don't know where. Oh, there you go. There's a report on Azerbaijan.
Airspace, no further ATC, Unicom 122 right?
Who knows?
Roger, over to Unicom 122 to estimate, TZ69 and Mike Echo, bye-bye.
Okay, so we're not going to have ATC then.
116, short leaving airspace, no further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
That EasyJet that just left the airspace wasn't. They got handed off to Unicom as well, so makes sense. So I'll just check which centre is it then that's flashing up on my radar. Then it's kind of odd. Who knows? Might be a glitch or something. We've got another plane there. Where's that? That's the plane. It's going to Oslo. Okay, it's an A320, Norwegian. Heading the other way. That's kind of nice. Still a little bit far off where I am though, so. It's passing Zol though, so it's currently heading for Zol, like that. But we've already passed that area now, so it doesn't matter. That's why it's probably why it's 1,000 feet above us, going the other direction. It's nice we've got full ATC down in Manchester still. Have to see what it's like when we get down there. Current approach speed is 138, landing speed 133. So it's currently, well, how long, we should have, well, yeah, as you can see, our cruise sort of descent place is now gone back 2 minutes again, so it'll keep doing that. But we've got approximately, yeah, about 35 minutes until we have to descend, so still quite a while.
I have some drink for you, Captain. Here you are.
I want to see, I don't know, I've seen people like where a drink pops up on this tray. I don't think it happens in this version of the Aerosoft Airbus. No, I don't think it does, unfortunately. Oh well. Never mind. We're approaching the end of the ATC services in 60 miles, unfortunately, so no further ATC after that. So I'll get straight on to Unicom, I suspect, and then from there we'll get a call from Manchester approach in, well, quite a while yet. There are currently 2 Manchester approaches online, one of which has actually got the wrong frequency according to Vatsim. I mean, 199.998 is not a frequency, so I don't really know what it's doing, but who knows what it's thinking with that. But I don't know, it just probably just doesn't know what it's doing. That's by. We are getting quite close to that Norwegian A320. I still don't think Norwegians don't fly A320s, so I don't get why everyone always flies A320s with them. But people always seem to fly A320s with Norwegian. I just don't get it. Like, okay, so he's 20 miles away that way, so can't see him. 20 miles is a bit far for that.
Air control, Carlos 157.
Carlos 157, your control.
Your control, Carlos 157, requesting permission to step climb to flight level 380.
Carlos 157, climb flight level 380.
Level 30, Carlos 157.
I've actually been pretty quiet here on frequency, hasn't been too busy, so so it's a shame we're not going to have full ATC, but at least we've got ATC down in Manchester. That should be good. I look forward to that. Looks quite nice out there.
Lufthansa 59 Zulu, passing flight level 3, correction 230, climbing flight level 260.
Hello, Lufthansa 58 Zulu, your control off, squawk 0426.
Right, we're approaching Lottie in 40 miles, where we will have to say bye to ATC,
Lufthansa
sadly.
58 Zulu, your control off, hello, squawk 0426.
I don't know why the Lufthansa isn't reading back to that, but there we go. Oh well.
Lufthansa 58 Zulu, Euro control off.
So we connect it to the low and then just not respond to anything.
Carlos 157, radio check. Ryanair 1 Hotel Lima, radio check.
Sorry, is that Ryanair 1 Hotel Lima?
Yeah, we're just trying to get a radio check.
Hey, I hear you 5 by 5 Ryanair 1.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Lufthansa can't hear him for some reason, okay. Slightly odd. Yeah, right now cruising pretty well. Not bad, we're doing alright. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. 29 miles to Lottie, which is unfortunately where we lose ATC, but never mind. Pretty good here. Got 25 miles left to Lottie, descending in, well, it's been pushed back again now because of this plane's terrible estimation skills. About half hour. By the time we actually get to that, it'll probably be more like 35 minutes. But yeah, And we are about to leave ATC frequency in about 25 miles. Unfortunately, we've got no ATC then until Manchester, where we're going to have full ATC. We've got approach, tower and ground all online, which is great. It's very busy down there. There's 18 planes on the ground right now in Manchester. It's absolutely insane. I don't know why it's so busy, but it just is. After a lot, we've actually got a long gap without a waypoint. We've got 385 miles left to go. We've been flying 266 so far since Oslo, so not quite halfway yet, unfortunately. Never mind. Get to the halfway mark soon. No traffic in the area, so yeah, it looks very nice out there. Got some clouds. We're above the North Sea today. Yeah, we are flying a little bit above the North Sea today. We are joining, I think, Robem is where we flew past out of Newcastle to go to Rovaniemi. So I think we're approaching over Newcastle. Yes, we are. We are heading directly over Newcastle, and then heading into Manchester. So pretty nice. Weather's looking all right down in Manchester right now. 270 at 7. So doing it again. So going more favourable for our runway, which is nice. QNH 1024, temperature still 13 degrees, so that's the only thing we need to change. Lovely, all good.
Hello, Takeoff 2, you can continue at your own destination on Unicom 122 display. Skyways 505, correction 1756, short delivery my airspace, no further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, thanks for ATC today, Skyways 1056. Okay.
Baltic 25 kilo on.
Over to Unicom then, where we'll be until, well, hopefully we'll get London Centre or someone like that coming online. It'd be nice, but right now we've got no ATC until Manchester approach. So, very quiet out there. We'll check the status of the plane. All good, nice. Everything's looking good up there. Haven't missed anything out, have I? All looks good. No warning lights or anything like that. So, plane's looking good. We're going to land with a pretty decent amount of fuel. 2.9. I don't know what we planned, but it was about that, I think. We're planning to land. Well, final reserves was 1,000 plus alternate, that's 2.3 plus 15 minutes, that's 2.9. So we are perfect for fuel. We're heading down along past the North Sea now. We'll be here for quite a while. So doing pretty good here now. Just heading down, as I said, to Manchester. It's down to 17 planes now. Only one of which has landed. All the others are departing. There's an awful lot of planes deciding to go down to Gatwick. I'm guessing because they've got full ATC as well, probably. So it makes sense. Because everyone wants a bit of ATC, don't they? It's a nice short flight as well. So very good. right now, as I said, no ATC unfortunately, but we can just cruise along. Let's have a look outside now for this wonderful plane. I still need to get the new livery from Fly UK. I still haven't bothered to download it. Don't know why. And by that point, it's just plain laziness, isn't it? Right, it's been out for absolutely months, and I keep saying, yeah, I need to do that, I need to do that, and I just haven't. There we go. It's a lovely looking plane, this, as I said. It's so nice. Lovely livery as well. I think as much as I love the new livery, I don't know whether I prefer the new one or the old one. Can I have a look? I'll show you guys the new one. Yeah, so this is the new one. Okay, that's the new one. Keep that in mind. So we've got new. Oh great, it hides it. New versus old. It's not bad. So, you know, old versus new. They look pretty good. So that's that, I guess. I don't know why. But yeah, it looks fairly good. I don't know why I chose to do that. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think. Looks like a fairly nice little plane. So, yeah. Right now, it's still pretty cloudy down there. Let's have a look at the ATIS. They should have updated it to Information Echo now. Yes, Information Echo. Runway in use is still 23 right. Transition level, runway 6. No, transition level 60. Just check I have got that plugged in. Yes, I have. Service wind 2707. No cloud detected. It's a temperature 13. It's all pretty nice. So we're all good. But yeah, it's incredibly busy right now in Manchester, so interesting, but hopefully we're okay with that. We've got 90 miles to go to Rivolt. After Rivolt, it's 80 miles to Robem, and then from there we basically start descending, and then we start our arrival. So remember, we have to be at flight level 230 at Tilney. Hopefully that isn't too much of a restriction for us. And then we start our arrival then, 250 knots at Settle, 230 knots at Rosen, and then I think it's a pretty straightforward route onto the ILS, isn't it? Yeah, it's 17 miles to the ILS, and then we jump just on the final then. After our last waypoint, it's a 10-mile final actually, so everything's all good then. Everything is all good for landing, so we've got our barrow set, and obviously the ILS frequency will be tuned by the plane itself when we pass 10,000 feet. And obviously, yeah, Manchester also has 2 lots of approach controllers online. I don't know which one we're going to get. I have to wait and see on that. And then obviously towers online and ground. So it's very nice that we've got full ATC. I will need to make sure the plane behaves itself on landing. We managed to get ourselves slowed down enough. I've learned that now. Ever since we had that sort of mistake landing on that flight from, I think we went from Bologna to Heathrow. and I had to do the approach again because I let the plane do the approach, and I ended up being too quick. Because of that, I've learned now, I just need to do it myself. If I see anything wrong, no, the plane's not going to sort it out, I have to. I have to tell it when I'm descending. You know, and obviously this plane, we made the same mistake flying to Oslo. Actually no, that wasn't a mistake, that was me not understanding ATC instructions. Like, he never told me that I was cleared on the ILS, so I didn't think I was allowed to descend. So a bit of a miscommunication that was, but luckily this A320 actually does descend quite quickly, and I was still fairly far out, so it was okay. 19 planes on the ground in Manchester right now. It is rammed down there. If ATC were to disconnect, it would be absolute carnage. So I've got to really hope that they don't just go ahead and disconnect on us. Because if they do, as I said, it will be absolute carnage, I can guarantee it. I'm hoping they don't go offline at 3 o'clock as well. Because all of them have been online about an hour now. So obviously it might come to the point where they do just disconnect. Which I really wouldn't want, but obviously they could. I said, I think it would be absolute chaos if they were all just to disconnect like that. Right, we're in range of of Manchester ATIS and Manchester Tower, so we'll go ahead and there you go, everything for Manchester's all popping up now. We'll get the we'll get them tuned on. We'll get the ATIS tuned 121.97. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bother. I always just listen to the text ATIS is far better in this game. Right, request control info. There we go. And I can now see the ATIS. Cool. Looking pretty good down there right now. Not too cloudy down there. Obviously, we've got no clouds down in Manchester, which is very nice. So yeah, we're approaching Manchester currently. It's all looking pretty good. It's very busy everywhere, but that's how it is on Vatsim. Looks nice down there. Right, 50 miles from Rivolt now. After Rivolt, we're heading to Robem. Shortly after that, we will be descending. So we're descending about 150 miles. Not bad though. This flight's gone pretty quickly. Looking at the ground chart once we land down in Manchester, 2-3 right we're taking, which is the one closer to the terminal. Probably vacate on Alpha Echo or Bravo Delta, somewhere around there. In terms of a docking chart, I always like to take gates 4-7 round to 5-4. They're the gates I like. So like gate 5-1, 5-2, something like that, for example. But I don't know why I like those gates. I think they're the ones recommended by Fly UK. Actually, they're not. Stands 4-11. Oh, that's for domestic. Yeah, we're European, so stands 4-11 is recommended by Fly UK. So I'll probably request stand 6 maybe. Stand 7, something like that. It's quite a nice ground layout at Manchester. It's a pretty nice airport in my opinion. Because I'm expecting it to be pretty busy down there, so maybe it'll quieten down by the time we get there, but I doubt it. You know, if people on Vatsim see ATC, they'll take advantage of the fact that there's ATC, basically. I mean, because why wouldn't you? Having ATC is great. Everyone loves a bit of ATC, you know. People who are into flight simming, it's not they're on Vatsim. They're on Vatsim for, you know, probably one main reason, which is to have ATC. So pretty nice. Had 6 playbacks today, not bad. Not bad at all. Looks quite nice out there, not bad. Looking nice out there. It's 270 miles per hour now, so we passed the halfway point in this flight. Pretty good. So this should be a pretty fun flight, I reckon, this has been so far, so been pretty lucky with it. Oh, a little bit of turbulence there. Oh, that reminds me, Rip, I'm such a moron. Weather, and I haven't had the weather radar on this whole time. It's on now. Don't worry, people. It's set to weather and turbulence, and it's turned on. There's no weather in the area, luckily, but that's important. I forgot that. My bad. We should have had ATC. No, not ATC. We should have had a weather radar on. Luckily, there was no bad weather, but the little shaking of the turbulence just reminded me. I will actually check the airspace where we're heading over right now to see if we've got any airspace warnings on active sky. No, we haven't got any airspace warnings, so we're all good. Sometimes you can get like individual warnings, and you can also get like whole airspace warnings about various turbulences and various storms that may be going on. But today we're all clear, all good, so that's nice. Looks quite nice down there. Still over the sea. We're not going to be able to see the UK until we hit Robem. That's where we're sort of going to approach the UK. So, well, Robem is our next active waypoint after Rivel, so we might not have to wait quite that long. It is still busy in Manchester, however, it has quietened down a little bit now. We're down to 15 planes on the ground. A lot of the planes have started being like sort of, you know, they've taken off now. So nice to see how much it's quietened a little bit. I imagine it's very busy for all the air traffic controllers. I mean, I'm just imagining that. It's probably crazy busy right now down there. Maybe we'll be a bit calmer by the time we get there. I don't know. Yeah, we'll start descending before we have any. We'll be descending pretty much over Newcastle Airport is where we're going to be descending. Just you know, shortly before then. So, yep. But it is much quieter. We've got 16 planes on the ground, one of which has landed, 15 of which are departing. So it's a little bit quieter now. It was more like, you know, 20 earlier, so it's not bad. Someone just disconnected, I think. No, they didn't. It moved. The little frequency thing is because I'm now in range of Stansted ATC that have just come online. So somehow I'm in range of Stansted, look, but I'm not in range of Heathrow, Gatwick, or Luton that are also online. It's mad. It's crazy busy. Got Luton, Stansted, Gatwick, and what you call it? Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted, Luton, all of them online. It's mad. Very busy today, that's one thing I will say. Very busy on frequency. Right, we're passing Rivont. From here it'll be to Robem, and then from there it'll just be 20 miles until it's time to descend for us. So, as I said, this flight has gone pretty quickly. Still got a few more miles to cover yet. It's quite nice out there. ATC are all still online. I'm really hoping that when it gets to 3 o'clock, the ATC won't, all the ATC won't just disappear. I'm really hoping that happens, so that they don't just disappear. But you never know, they might. Unfortunately, they've been online. That would mean they've been online for 2 hours, which, to be fair, is a pretty fair amount of time to be online. Weirdly, we're only in range of 1 of the approaches down at No, not Gatwick. Well, I like it's in Gatwick, Manchester, so... But it hasn't registered that they disconnected, so I don't know why I'm not picking them up. They might have disconnected, though. It might just be taking a bit of time for it to update, because it does do that. It takes a while to update sometimes. Actually, in fact, I'm now in range of no approaches. Great. That means Manchester approach have probably just come offline, haven't they? I'm hoping they haven't, but I'm pretty sure we have. That's a shame. It's it's 2:30. So it makes sense. Hopefully people will take it over again. So yeah, now there's only 1 approach left, and then after that, I think the other approach has already disconnected by now, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. In fact, yeah, we are now down to no approach, I don't think. I'll try refreshing it again, but pretty sure everyone's disconnected now, unfortunately. So we've still got tower and ground. But I would have really wanted to have approach online as well. They came online at 1 o'clock, to be fair. So they stayed online for an hour and a half and then just went off. Oh well. Yeah, they are offline. That's how it is, I guess. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Hopefully, by the time we get down there, someone else will take over the position. Maybe it's just change over time or something like that. I mean, it's a shame. Obviously, you know, it always seems to happen. So now I've got tower and ground only. So we're going to have coverage into the airport, but apart from that, we're not going to have anything. As always, it's a bit of a shame, but oh well. At least we still have tower and ground. You know, it's still something. It's a shame though, because I would rather have... That's the thing, I would much rather have approach rather than tower though, because approach can do tower's job quite easily on Vatsim, so... But oh well. We've still got tower and ATIS and ground and all that, so... I'm in range of so many frequencies right now, it's silly. Because there's so many airports that are online, it's nuts. I don't know, it's crazy busy on Vatsim. We have information Foxtrot, runway and use runway 23 right. Wind 290 at 7. Okay, that's our updated weather then. Wait, so the controllers have the updated weather, but... Okay. Active Sky doesn't have the updated weather, okay? I will use VatSpy then. That has the updated weather. 290 at 7. Temperature is 13 still, QNH 1024, so not much has changed. now. Currently got 15 planes on the ground. Down in, no, there's actually 17 now on the ground in Gatwick. Don't know why a plane just suddenly decided to sort of regain a bit of speed there, and it just decided to back off on the throttle for a little bit and then pick it back up, I guess. So yeah, at the moment, yeah, no more approach ATC, unfortunately. I'm really hoping they just come back online quite soon before we start our descent, but I somehow doubt that's going to happen. We're descending in, you know, 70 miles now. Yeah, 65, so there's not that long left of the flight now, so, oh well. Got 18 planes on the ground now. It just keeps getting busier. I don't know. I'm surprised that it keeps getting busier like this. As, well, as you can see, it's getting considerably, it's getting, oh, I don't know how to say this. It's getting, like, there's less ATC in Manchester now, so I'm surprised it's getting busier. There you go, I got there in the end. Got there in the end. Taking me long enough. Apparently someone's got an open mic. I can't hear anybody. I can't. Oh, it's Easy 1-3 apparently. Where are they then? Because they must be quite far away because I can't see them. But yeah, that's why. They're down by standstill, that's probably why. There you go, by the sounds of it, they've closed back the mic now, that's better. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't hear anybody there, but obviously someone could. Chaos going on there with mics that are open, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, well. Right, we're descending at about 40 miles. I'm going to get this down to 40 nautical mile range now, as I'm starting to see my approach on there. We're descending, hopefully, not too far out. Nope, about 130-ish miles out. 100, yeah, perfect. That's absolutely perfect, that is. 132 miles out. The minimum from this flight level is 105, so perfect. Obviously we never use the minimum, it tends to be a little bit more than that, so we've got a perfect bit of descent then. Looks nice out there. It's not too cloudy, the clouds have cleared up a little bit. It is still fairly thick though. Oh dear, yeah, the Ryanair's message there just sums that up, I think. People with open mics, I can't actually hear them. Luckily I'm not in range, but obviously an open mic is when, you know, I push to talk for that reason. If I didn't have push to talk, I'd be talking, and obviously everyone on the frequency would hear me right now, which is probably what's happening to that person, that EasyJet. and it can be a bit of a pain for people. Right, just under 40 miles to descend now, so not bad. We've been in the air 1 hour and 10 minutes now, just coming up to. So we're doing pretty good for time. So we should have about half hour left then. Yeah, about that. Never trust this thing. So initially, remember I took notes of what time we were meant to be descending. We were originally supposed to descend at 13:34. That was 3 minutes ago. 13:34 Zulu. 3 minutes ago. That's how bad this thing's estimation skills are. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I don't know why they're so bad, but... By the sounds of it, there's still an open mic. I think the person's just... No, they haven't disconnected yet, so... Kind of odd. Right, let's just go ahead and check Manchester ATIS. So we have information Foxtrot at the moment. We're going to be getting a new one, not for another 20 minutes now, so write down information Foxtrot in there. And that's what we'll tell them we have when we connect to tower. However, it's probably going to update by then, actually, isn't it? And that'll probably be information Golf after that. Right, descending in 20 miles, so not long to go now. I'll get the message ready on Unicom. Manchester traffic, descending from flight level 360 using, we are using the Rosen 3. The Rosen 3 Delta, expecting ILS runway 23 right. So and now we're right now and a BA are having an argument about two of them being really close together, apparently to do with having similar routing. But I guess a few people are not in the best of moods today. And after the person with the open mic probably hasn't helped that. Well, it has nothing to do with them, so who knows. But yeah, so yeah, we've seen everything today. We've had nice ATC, and then we've had an EasyJet with an open mic, and then now Ryanair and British Airways having an argument. So there we go. There we go. I think they're calming down now. That's Vatsim for you. Right, also brake set to the medium position for landing. 8 miles now till descent, so I'm going to go ahead and set this down to our ILS altitude, as we haven't got any approach online. So ILS altitude 3,500, so go around altitude today is 3,500 as well, so that's quite nice to know. If you just keep that there. We've got a TUI on the ground at Newcastle. I'm flying right over Newcastle at Nateb, so I might be able to see Newcastle Airport. I can't really though, unfortunately. Oh well. Newcastle's a nice airport. We haven't flown there on stream for quite a while. I flew there earlier this week off camera. Good fun, that. Good flight. Gatwick up to Newcastle and back. Not bad. Right, starting to descend now We've hit our descent point according to that, but... Right, there we go. On goes the descent, and yep, it is time for us to start our descent. TCAS can go to the below position now. This thing will probably start with a bit of a rapid descent at first before calming it down. That's often what this plane does. There we go. Just as it was catching back up to its thing. Right, we'll send that message on Unicom now. Manchester Centre just came online. Okay, that's nice. Manchester Centre on 118.775. Literally just logged on now, so we might still have some ATC yet. That's nice. Okay, so we might get a contact me. And that'll be nice because they can act as our approach controller then, which is nice. I'm assuming we are within Manchester Centre's boundaries. I think we are. It's basically London North Centre, I think. Manchester Centre. We'll wait for the contact me though first. Remember, we've got to be at 230 at Tilney. Oh, I accidentally put Rosen 3 Delta. I'm using the 4 Delta. Never mind. I put the wrong message in Vatsim, but never mind. I'm positive we're using the 3 Delta. No, it's the 4 Delta we want. Oh well. Okay, we haven't received a contact me yet, so... Oh, and Gatwick Approach just came online. No, not Gatwick. I'm looking to say Gatwick. No, Manchester Approach just came online. Nice. Full ATC is back in business, guys. That's rather nice. We'll just have to wait for the contact me now from whether either Manchester Centre or Manchester Approach, whoever bothers contacting us. That's nice then. Tower and ground are still online down in Manchester as well, currently. However, with approach, that does obviously help us quite a bit. It's quite nice, that. Right now we're just on a steady descent, coming up to passing 28,000 feet. We haven't had any new weather through yet. We'll have that through in about 10 to 15 minutes, the new ATIS. That'll be information Golf. Now I should be able to get that. I'm going to take this down to 20 nautical mile range now, as there's quite a few waypoints in the area. We haven't had a contact me from London, so Manchester actually, so I'm guessing we'll probably just wait for Manchester Approach, which will probably pick up maybe at Tilney, maybe a little bit later. I don't really know what altitude Approach is meant to start from, so... But that's the thing, as a pilot, all I can do is wait for the contact me message on vPilot. So... Yep. But it's nice they're online. Manchester radar approach, pretty nice. And also we do have Manchester Centre is online, but they're not currently Scottish control, apparently. They're calling themselves, so I don't know, maybe they're in a different area then. But according to their description, they're Scottish control, so who knows. But anyway, whatever centre they're controlling, it's not where we are, I guess, otherwise we would have received a contact me from them. Right, we're coming up to 230 at Tilney here. After this we're going to have 90 miles to descend from flight level 230, so pretty average looking descent then. Our contrail, is it gone yet? No, not yet. It'll be gone quite soon. It normally happens between 22 and 23,000 feet in this plane. There you go, we've reached 230 just in time. And we are now officially, I'd say, on approach to Manchester. And then as you can see, look, our descent rate has slowed down a treat, thanks to that restriction of having to be below 230 at Tilney, forced us to get down to 230. There's now only 12 planes down on the ground in Manchester, so it's a little bit more manageable now. We're actually down to 11 now, so it's getting a little bit quieter now. Gasco, that's probably where I'll turn on the seatbelt signs. So yeah, waiting for the contact me, but it doesn't look like we're going to get anything from the London centre that's online, the Manchester centre, so it will probably be approach that's going to give us a call on 118.57. Oh, never mind, there's Manchester centre. 118.77. 118.775. And then I'll tune
7364 Scandinavian 239.
And then I'll get them tuned on there as well. Cool. Manchester Centre, hello. This is Skyways 1056, descending through flight level 200 on the Rosen 4 Delta arrival.
Skyways 1056, Scottish Control, hello, descent flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Skyways 1056. Right, down to
Speedbird 340, turn left heading 360 degrees.
360 degrees, Speedbird 340.
Yeah, so now we have Manchester Centre and then approach, so I'm guessing we'll get handed off to flight level 130.
Scandinavian 239 identified, squawk identified, climb now, flight level 270, fly heading 135.
Flight level 270 and heading 135, Scandinavian 239.
Air Portugal 261, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, Portugal 261.
Didn't have constraints turned on there.
Flying 9896, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Left heading 090, right 9896.
So yeah, we're sending down to 130, then as I said, from there I have a feeling we'll probably get handed off to approach. Right, seatbelt signs can come on now because we are starting to turn around the place. Ready to approach Manchester.
Easy 5 Alpha Hotel.
Easy 5 Alpha Hotel, descent flight level 150.
150.
Skyways 1056, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left heading 180, Skyways 1056. Okay, we have to take over the route ourselves now. Left
Center,
heading...
good morning, Easy 232, climbing through 16.5 for flight level 190.
Easy 232, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Right, we have to take over the approach, the altitude now of this thing. I'll just stick it at my standard, like 1700 feet per minute for now.
Skyways 1056, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Skyways 1056.
Air Portugal 261, descend flight level 80, be level by Dane.
Descent level 80 will be level by Dane, Air Portugal 261.
I have a feeling we're probably going direct to the ILS, like that. See?
21,000 feet to flight level 250 inbound Idexa.
Easy 253 Hotel, Scottish Control, hello. Climb flight level 250, it's a Mersey 2 Bravo arrival.
250 Mersey 2 Bravo. Easy jet 253, okay.
Ryanair 9896, descend to altitude 2,500 feet.
Right, I'll just set a nice standard 1,800 feet per minute.
So it's 2,500, 1024, Ryanair 9896.
So make sure you can
Alpha
sort of
Hotel,
get
route
there in
direct to
time.
Mersey.
Alright, Mersey, Easy 5
It seems to be pretty good like this. I can see what they're doing. They're getting us so look, we're bang on a course.
1056, resumo navigation direct to Rosen.
Resumo navigation direct Rosen, Skyways 1056.
Air Portugal 261, contact Manchester radar 118.575.
Go direct Rosen.
575, thank you, Vanessa, Portugal 261.
So we're going direct
Portugal
Rosen
261,
now.
just check your routing to Dane when you call him.
Yes, again for Portugal 261.
Air Portugal 261, just confirm your routing to Dane, Delta Alpha Yankee November Echo on the Dane 2 Alpha.
Delta Alpha, I'm direct Delta Alpha Lima Echo Yankee, Portugal 261.
Negative, Dane Delta Alpha Yankee November Echo, it's on the Dane 2 Alpha arrival.
Right, so this thing has started to slow down its descent now, because I don't know why we've been given this sort of weird path into Gatwick. No, why do I keep saying Gatwick?
Can you confirm waypoint
I've
again
said
for
that 1,000
Portugal 261?
times now.
Delta Alpha Yankee November Echo.
Direct Delta Alpha Yankee November Echo and changing 118575. Thank you, very nice day, Portugal 261.
Scandinavian 239, turn left heading 070 degrees.
Left heading 070, Scandinavian 239.
Speedbird 340, resume own navigation direct to Eskdo.
Resume own navigation direct Eskdo, Speedbird 3.
Skyways 10560, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Skyways 1056.
Skyways 1056, contact Manchester radar 118.575.
Contact Manchester radar 118.575, Skyways 1056, thanks to ATC. Right, over to...
Easy 5.
We'll turn right now, heading 350 degrees.
Hello, good afternoon. Right turn heading 350 degrees, Portugal 261.
Hello Manchester radar, Skyways 1056, descending through flight level 120 for flight level 070, direct Rosen.
Skyways 1056 Manchester radar, hello, it's Vectors, the Airspace Runway 238, speed 220 knots.
Speed to 220 knots, expect ILS 23 right, approach, Skyways 1056. Cool, down to...
Portugal 261, speed 220 knots.
Down to 220 knots now.
220 knots, Portugal 261.
Portugal 1332, turn left heading 260 degrees, cleared Airspace Runway 23 right.
Heading 260 degrees, clear ILS 23 right,
Right, down to 220 knots now, slowing ourselves down. Pretty good. All brakes are set for landing.
Portugal 261, give me your best rated descent now, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QH1024.
Continue descent 5,000 feet, QH1024, Portugal 261.
It's going to be, there you go, it's money at me about the slowing down now.
Manchester delivery, question for
Ouch! Too loud.
Stand by, we're at Skyways 1056, leave Rosen heading 110 degrees.
Leave Rosen heading 110 degrees, Skyways 1056.
And last station, say again.
Shanix 223, question for you, Manchester delivery.
Shanix 223, this is Manchester radar, but pass your message.
Who would I contact for IFR clearance from EGNM?
There's nobody online, so Scottish Control 118.775.
Right.
118.775, thank you.
Portugal 261, turn right,
Right, we
heading
need to leave
015.
Rosen.
Heading 015
flight level at heading of 110.
Manchester radar, good afternoon, Shanix 8 Lima Quebec with you, missed approach, we're doing IFR circuits, runway 231.
8 Lima Quebec, hello Manchester radar, thanks. You can turn right heading 020 degrees.
Roger, right turn 020 degrees, Shanix 8 Lima Quebec.
Kino 07, request change en route.
Right, let's go down to round to 110
Kilo November
now.
Mike 07, Squawk 7000, fix your changes approved, bye.
7000 in the Roofs Kingdom 07. Bye bye.
Air Portugal on 332, establish ILS 23 right.
So we're descending now pretty good.
Roger, speed 160 knots till 4 DME, contact the tower now, 118.625, bye.
160 until 4 and 118.725 to Gal 1332.
Put that back slightly.
That's 118.625.
Landing lights can come on now as well. And
yep, correct.
landing
Ready
systems
speed,
on as well.
correction, Portugal 261, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, speed 200 knots.
Continue descent 4,000 feet, speed 200 knots, Air Portugal 261.
It's very busy round there actually. Doing pretty good, so we're heading 110 now until the ILS. I don't know, I guess they want to get us, yeah, they want us to get us sort of on a little bit of extended
Lima
path.
Quebec, speed 220 knots.
Roger, main speed 220, Channel 8 Lima Quebec.
So, yeah, we're coming at 7,000 feet now. We haven't actually been cleared any lower than
turn
this
left
yet.
heading 320 degrees.
By the left heading 230 degrees, Air Portugal 261.
Negative, that's 320 degrees.
By the left 320 degrees, Air Portugal 261, thank you.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, correction, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
Roger, climb to 4,000 feet, Channel 8 Lima Quebec.
Scout is 1056, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QH 1024.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1024, Skyways 1056. Okay, down to
Portugal
5,000.
261, turn left heading 260 degrees when established on the localizer, runway 23 right, descend on the glide.
And we'll go down 1,200
left
feet
heading
per minute now.
260 degrees when established for runway. When established for runway 23 right, will descend on the glide, Air Portugal 261, thank you.
Genix 8 Lima Quebec, speed 200 knots.
I'll bring it a bit more, because we're going down to 5,000 now, so...
Scout is 1056, turn right heading 120, correction 130 degrees.
Right heading 130 degrees, Skyways 1056. Right, round to
Scout is 1056, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, Skyways 1056. Right, we've been cleared down to 4,000. Looks like the perfect descent rate at the moment, so... however, we are now at 6,000, so I'll set QNH to 1024. So I'll bring in a bit more to help
Portugal
us there.
261, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
There you go, we're pretty good
speed
now.
160 or greater until 4 DME for Portugal 261.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, maintaining for now 200, Portugal 261.
Channel 6, correction, Channel 8 Lima Quebec, turn right heading
now.
290 degrees.
Right turn
So doing good now, heading, approaching the ILS now.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, apologies, that's 090 degrees, that was my mistake.
No worries, continue at 090 degrees, Channel 8 Lima Quebec.
We have got a TAP Air Portugal just
Goes
ahead of us there.
10560, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, turn right heading 140 degrees.
Descend altitude 3,500 feet, right heading 140 degrees, Skyways 1056. Right, round to 140 now.
And goes 1056, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Skyways 1056.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, you can continue right turn heading 110 degrees.
Roger, we'll continue the right
So yeah, we're being told to go down now to 180 knots. I've been cleared down to
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, what are your intentions?
3,400. We're just descending now.
Touch and go runway 23, Lima Quebec.
Roger, after departure runway 23, fly standard missed approach.
And we've got flaps 1 in as well.
Roger, after departure 23, we'll fly standard missed approach again, Channel 8 Lima Quebec. Scout is 1056, turn right heading 200 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 23 right.
Right heading 230 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right, Skyways 1056. Right, stop yelling at your plane. Right, down to 230 now. We have cleared the ILS, so we can click approach. This thing's already on the
Portugal 261,
localizer.
contact town now 118.625, bye.
118, 625, thank you, bye bye, Portugal 261.
2,500.
So there we go, we're steady now at 3,500 feet.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, turn right heading 140 degrees.
Roger, right turn 140
And we are on the ILS as well. You can see the airport in the distance there. We have got a TAP Air Portugal just 5 miles ahead of us, so go watch that. But for now, we're good on flaps 1. Can we go flaps 2? Yes, we can. We'll do that then. That'll help ourselves a bit later on. We'll probably contact tower quite soon, so we'll get the tower tuned. 11862.
Joe's 1056, speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots until 4 DME, Skyways 1056. Okay, we're cleared down
28 Lima Quebec, speed 180 knots.
Down to 160 knots, and then when we're 4 miles out, we can then take...
Skyways 1056, contact tower now, 118.625, bye.
Over to tower 118.65. Thanks for ATC today, Skyways 1056.
Cheers,
Cool.
8 Lima Quebec, descend to our...
Hello, Manchester Tower, Skyways 1056, inbound ILS 23 right approach.
Skyways 1056 Manchester, hello, continue approach number 2.
Cool. I don't think I have to repeat that, right?
Portugal 261, runway 23 right, cleared land, surface wind, variable at 8.
Say again for Portugal 261.
Portugal 261, runway 23 right, cleared land, surface wind, variable at 8.
Clear to land, runway to the right, Air Portugal 261.
Shuttle 3 Lima, contact Scottish 118.775.
Okay, we haven't been cleared yet, unfortunately,
Scottish
for...
118.
Right, well,
775, many thanks for that.
arm the ground spoilers, and flaps full now. It will help us a bit later on. We can also have the auto throttle handle this now.
2,500.
Go around altitude is set. Hopefully we won't need to go around. Obviously we have got a TAP Air Portugal just 5 miles ahead of us, so there might be a little bit of an issue there, but hopefully we'll do alright. When once we're 4 miles out, we can go to final approach speed then. Currently we're 7 miles out, so we'll wait a bit yet. I think the TAP Air Portugal's just touched down, or is that a plane taking off? Oh, no, it's actually just ahead of us, so we might have to watch that. It's, yeah, currently 5 miles ahead of us. Hopefully that's enough. I'm hoping. Right, there's 6 miles. We're not going to drop the gear until 4 miles out, as that is where we are resuming final approach speed.
Manchester Tower, Shannon 8 Lima Quebec, back with you for a 10 mile final. Touch and go, 3 right.
Shannon 8 Lima Quebec, Manchester, hello, continue approach number 3.
Roger, continuing, 3, 8 Lima Quebec.
Right, there's 5 miles out, so we can drop the gear now. And then I need to, 4 miles out, there you go, I can do it now. Go on to standard speed. And we are now slowing down for final approach. There you go, plane's getting us all good. Right, we can go ahead and take out the autopilot now. Of course, the throttles can manage themselves, and then we'll idle them once we are approaching short final, basically. Hopefully we don't need to go around. We haven't been given landing clearance as of yet. The TAP Air Portugal...
Contact Manchester ground 121.
Oh, cool. There we go. TAP Air Portugal's gone to ground, so we're good.
40, Pascal 261.
1,000.
Skyways 1056, runway 23 right, cleared land, surface wind variable at 8.
Runway 23 right, cleared to land, Skyways 1056. Cool, we've been cleared to land then, so that TAP Air Portugal managed to vacate the runway pretty good there, so no worries for us. We're currently 2 miles out, so yeah, timed it pretty good by ATC there. They done a pretty good job there, obviously giving us a number of vectors. If it wasn't for the vectors and we'd just gone sort of direct the whole way to the ILS, we probably would have run into some traffic, so that's pretty nice. They've been able to space us out that well. Obviously did mean we had to slow down a little bit. Okay, the auto throttle's not managing as great then, because it's just yanning speed it does. So, oh well.
400.
We have also got a Chanex Jet 2 behind us.
300.
Doing a touch and go. Hopefully we don't disrupt
above.
them. We should be okay, I think.
200. Minimum.
Right, I'm ready to idle throttles. We are on course.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5.
Oh, there we go. Minus 258. Not bad. Pretty average landing for this thing. Right, reverse is coming out. Oh, I accidentally disabled the auto brakes there. 70 knots, reverse is coming in.
Skyways 1056, continue vacate Alpha Foxtrot 1.
Vacate Alpha Foxtrot 1, Skyways 1056.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, reduce minimum approach speed.
Roger, reducing minimum approach speed, Channel 8 Lima Quebec.
Canadian 782, 8.5, ready for departure.
Empress 782, Manchester Tower, continue on.
Okay, I need to wait. That's Bravo. We need to go one more now.
Skyways 1056, if you can make Bravo Delta on the right there, you can get in there.
Yeah, we're taking Bravo Delta, Skyways 1056.
Cheers.
Okay, we've made Bravo Delta, so
Channel 8
we'll...
Lima Quebec, runway 23 right, clear touch and go, fly the standard mist.
Roger, 23 right, standard approach missed and clear touch and go.
Right, we're going to get instruction to cross to contact ground here.
Empress 782, set squawk 3405, please.
Right, I'll park it up here now. We should get instruction to contact ground. However, we're not getting anything right now.
Empress 782, set squawk 3405.
Okay, am I being told to contact ground, or what?
Empress 782, Manchester Tower.
Sorry, Canadian 782.
It's not Canadian, that's not your call sign, it's Empress 782, set squawk 3405.
Squawk 3405.
Channel 8 Lima Quebec, contact Manchester radar 118.575.
Roger, back over to radar 118.
Right, ground is on 121.85.
Manchester Tower Airport calling 013 on holding point Mike 1.
Am I going to get contact ground here?
Portugal 1013, continue hold Juliet 1.
So I meant to contact ground, Skyways 1056.
AFM, yeah, 121.850, yeah.
Over to ground 121.85, Skyways 1056. Okay, over to ground.
1056, your frequency.
Yeah, just join the frequency now, Skyways 1056.
Skyways 1056, hello, taxi stand. Stand 8 via Bravo, Papa and Lima.
Stand 8 via Bravo, Papa and Lima, Skyways 1056. Okay, ATC didn't actually hand us off there to ground, or if they did I missed it and didn't reply. So we're going to head down Bravo now to Papa. Let's get that chart open, let's have a look. So round to Bravo, then down to Papa, then Lima. Yes, I know what route we're taking. Is it the sharp turn here? Yes, it is. That's Alpha, I believe, down there. And then this is Bravo. I'm actually on Alpha. I need to take this turn here to get onto Bravo. Sorry, ATC. Taking slightly a wrong...
Channels 206,
line there.
requesting clearance to Amsterdam, please.
Channels 206, I don't have a flight plan for you, please. File 1.
Okay, so that's Delta there. Then it's Papa. Okay, great, yeah.
Ryan 9838, request push and start.
Ryan 9838, hold position.
Hold position.
There you go, ATC there, that's loaded in there, so
Ryan
cool.
9838, are you able to make a long push onto Golf 1 from stand 53 nose east?
Looks like we've got some slightly out-of-date scenery, unfortunately, so I'm trying to work out where Papa is.
I need you to push as far possible west as you can, but you need to face east of them.
So apparently that's Delta, but that's not Delta, that's Delta.
Table 2, Ryan, 983.
I know where we're going. I know where we're going.
Ryan and 983, clear for the long push onto Golf.
We've got the wrong, slightly wrong sort of look. So this is Papa, although the taxiway signs make it look like it's not Papa.
Manchester Pascal
And then we need to
261,
head on
enter extend
to
209.
Lima,
Thank you, have a nice day, sir.
which is this is Lima here.
9838, do you acknowledge the instruction?
There's Papa and Lima are connected here because of how my scenery is. Taxi lights are on. Yep, I'd already done that. Good, everything's all ready to go then. Just taxiing down here to
Ryanair 9838, Manchester ground.
Go ahead.
Did you acknowledge the instruction? It was a long push, face Golf, you need to read it back.
Push start approve on Golf facing east, Ryan 983.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn right here, and then we'll be parked up at the gate.
Manchester ground flight plan has been filed for Chanex.
Looks like we have obviously got some slightly out of date scenery because we've got, well, all the planes in the middle of the terminal. So, but it's not too bad. It's alright.
Stand 6.
What I don't get is how the sceneries are in the wrong place like this.
206, clear to
I get how
Amsterdam,
airports change,
stand
but they don't modify, they don't move the terminal, like, so how is it wrong? What, so when Microsoft made it, they put all the airports in mildly the wrrong position, is that what it is?
Chanex 206, clear to Amsterdam, Sonex 1 Romeo, runway 23 right, score.
Oh, we didn't stop the clock either. I think the flight time's about an hour and 40 looking at that.
Please repeat the score once more.
Squawk 3416.
We have some GSX then, unlike in Oslo, we didn't get it because of obviously the slight scenery issues I'm having there.
Yeah, runway 23 right, squawk 3416.
Almost perfect that, I'd have ran it slightly at the end man.
Chanex 206, correct.
Manchester ground,
And we're on APU power, yeah.
A320 ready to push start.
Easy 36 Hotel Lima, Roger. Stand 9 and push and start approved face south.
Cool, right, that is us on the ground here at stand number 8. Oh! There we go. That's a sign of good parking when the GSX man does that. Hello.
Just ground Eva 142.
Oh, I love that. I love that they put that in.
Eva 142 passengers.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a dog leg out to the right on that departure. Are we able to fly runway heading direct to Tabley upon takeoff?
Sorry, what's the problem?
On the initial climb, it just takes us out to the right to Mike Charlie Tango 05, and then back in left to Tabley. Would we be able to go direct Tabley upon takeoff?
You are flying the Samba 1 Romeo, correct?
Samba 1 Romeo, correct.
Okay, let me look at your flight back.
Right, request deboarding then. Enter number of passengers. Why did? Oh, I forgot it changes.
Okay, Eva
doesn't it?
140, you have to take that up with Tower once you've departed. Let them know if there's an issue with your routing, but as far as I can see, you should be fine. So we'll go ready for taxi.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem. And Eva 140 is ready for taxi.
Eva 140, brilliant. Taxi left onto Juliet. Holds.
Cool. Right, everything's all done then.
Hold Mike 1 runway 2.
Right, so there's parts at the gate.
Left onto Juliet and hold for runway at holding point Mike 1 for Eva 140.
We're parked at the gate. Thanks for ATC today, Skyways 1056.
Thanks for flying break. Ryanair 9838. Are you pushing?
Right, disconnect from Vatsim then. As we are all good. Let's have a look outside then. Look at that. Looks quite nice out there. Everyone's deboarding. We had a flight time about an hour and 40. Obviously did miss that slightly, but never mind. Right, so everything is all set up from the flight then. Everything's all good. We can get ground power on now. Honestly, the amount of FPS is just shot up. It's nuts. Right, external power on, APU off. And that is us all done. That is us on the ground after a successful flight. So everything's all done. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's flight. We had full ATC pretty much today. We had out of Oslo ATC, and then of course we had ATC into Manchester. We had centre, approach, tower and ground. Very nice. Getting all those vectors and different speeds helps. But there we go. All cool. I have massively enjoyed doing that. I love a bit of ATC. Next week, of course, will be Boeing 787 week. I'm not streaming next Saturday. Remember, not this Saturday. Sorry, a week Saturday. I'm not streaming. Slight break from my normal schedule there. Apart from that, though, normal streaming schedule next week is, of course, Boeing 787 week for us. We're ending our virtual holiday on Sunday, flying from Palma back to Gatwick in the Fly 2 787. Then next week, we'll be doing one flight over in the US and one flight over in Australia. The flight in Australia I haven't decided yet, but the flight over in the US I know for certain will be Los Angeles down to Denver. All of this will be done in the 787-9 with Topa Sky, so I hope all you guys tune in for that. I love flying the 787. We haven't flown it this week, and we only flew it like once last week, I think. Did we even fly it last week? I can't remember. I'll have to check, but we haven't flown it certainly for a while, so I can't wait to get back into that plane. Obviously, of course, we will be flying it on Saturday, so I don't think we did fly it last week, actually. So yeah, we've had about a 2-week break from it, so I want to get back in it. But anyway, guys, here we are. I'll leave you guys with this shot of the plane while it's being serviced. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone watching really enjoyed this stream today. We had 7 playbacks, not bad. It's been higher recently, but as I said, I'm not picky. I hope you guys all really enjoyed today's stream. It's, you know, I do these streams partially because I love flight simming and partially because I want you guys to enjoy the content. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I will see you in the next stream on Saturday morning. Also at 3:45 PM today, my video detailing what's going to happen to the VFR streams will be out as well. So stay tuned for that at 3:45 PM UK time, so in about half hour from now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. Bye-bye.